Okay, so we're going to do the collar next. Now the thing to be aware of with a collar is that there's a reason that a collar is in two pieces. It's because each piece is shaped going in an opposite direction to each other. So when the upper collar lays straight, you can see that the collar stand waves, and when the collar stand is laying flat, you can see that the collar itself waves. So we have to copy each piece individually. So for all that, when I was doing the body, I concentrated on half of the garment. When I'm copying a collar, I copy the whole collar and then I fold it in half and take the average shape and measurement. So I'm laying my collar out. I'm going to pin through the centre approximately. Because I'm copying the whole thing, I don't need to know the exact centre. You can see I'm working on spot and cross, and it's not necessary for me to make sure that my points are lining up with the line, because I will create my own grain line once I've completed the pattern piece. I'm just drawing around the edges. I'm drawing the beginning of the collar stand curve, so it just lets me know where the complete end of the collar was. I'm going through the join line with my tracing wheel. Again, a little reminder, if this was a precious or delicate garment, I would be going gently about every centimetre with my awl. Okay, so I've completed the collar itself. Just penciling the line in so that you can see more clearly. And when the collar stand is laying flat, I like to start from the centre and work my way outwards. We can see from the stripes on this shirt that the stand isn't particularly shaped at the neck. We can see that the darker purple line follows from each end, and we only lose the lighter purple line, so there's only a slight curve. Right. Our stripes also let us see that in this particular style of collar, that the collar stand at the back is deeper than it is at the centre front, because the centre front finishes on the light brown line, and if we follow that line through, we can see that there's quite a difference, that it's about sort of 8 millimetres deeper at the centre back than it is at the centre front. Collar stands can vary depending on how you want them to fit into the neck. So again, I'm drawing around the edges of the collar stand and going up into the collar itself for us to be able to see the absolute end. separating the pieces. So we have collar, and stand. Okay, so I like to fold the pattern piece over, hold it to the light, and then match off the end points and then fold the stand over. When I'm looking at these, I mean, you can't actually see on camera, but when I hold it to the light, they are very similar in shape, which is what I would have expected, because I can tell in this garment that it's not distorted. The stripe lets me know that the garment kept its shape. But if you're copying, say, a silk blouse or something that's in georgette, you might find that the distortion is greater. And when you fold them over and see the difference between the two, you'll just have to make a decision of which one you decide to go with. And then you would judge from your first toile whether you liked your new shape and make any adjustments to the collar if you didn't. Okay, the collar is now at the stage just waiting for when we put all the pieces together to check if they fit. So I'll be coming back to them at a later stage.